When you think of Thailand, you probably picture beautiful beaches or these amazing bustling cities, right? But what if I told you the country is actually building an empire? Not of conquest, though, but of, well, tranquility. We're going to dive into how Thailand is strategically positioning itself to become a global superpower in the world of wellness. And to really get the scale of this ambition, you have to see this number. The global wellness economy, it isn't just big, it's a nearly $5 trillion industry. Yeah, that's trillion with a T. It's this massive, powerful market, and you better believe Thailand is making a very deliberate play for a huge piece of that pie. So here's how we're going to break this all down. First, we'll look at the global picture. Then we'll zoom in on Thailand's unique cultural advantage. After that, we'll see how the government is turning that culture into a strategy, explore the investment side of things, and finally, take a peek at what's coming next. So let's start with the big picture. I mean, just think about it for a second. Our collective desire to just feel better, to unplug from all the stress and genuinely improve our lives, that feeling has quietly become one of the most powerful economic forces on the entire planet. And right at the heart of this whole movement is something called wellness tourism. Now, this is not just about a fancy spa day. We're talking about any trip where your main goal is to improve your well-being, both physically and mentally. It's a massive, and I mean rapidly growing, slice of the entire tourism industry. So how does Thailand fit in? Well, its rise as this wellness hub is no accident at all. It's built on a foundation that its competitors just can't easily copy. A deep, authentic cultural heritage. This is their secret sauce. And listen, this isn't some new fad they cooked up last year. Thailand's whole approach to wellness has roots that go back centuries, pulling from traditional medicine, ancient therapies, and really deep spiritual practices. This history, it gives them an almost unfair advantage. And this slide really nails it. These are the pillars holding up their entire wellness industry. You've got the world-famous Thai massage, of course, but also a rich tradition of herbal medicine, deep-rooted mindfulness and meditation practices, and a holistic worldview shaped by their spiritual beliefs. These aren't just bullet points. They are the country's core assets. And to understand just how powerful these assets are, get this. We're not just talking about a good massage. In 2018, traditional Thai massage was officially recognized by UNESCO as part of humanity's intangible cultural heritage. I mean, that's a level of global credibility you simply cannot buy. Now, having these amazing cultural assets is one thing, but turning them into a smart, multi-billion-dollar national strategy, that, my friends, is the real game changer. And it's exactly what the Thai government is doing right now. This quote from the Minister of Tourism and Sports really says it all. This is a coordinated effort, straight from the top. It's a public-private partnership designed to make Thailand absolutely irresistible to the global wellness traveler and, crucially, the investor. And they're backing this up with clear, practical rules. For example, if you want to open a spa, it's not the Wild West. There's a regulated, three-step process. For an investor, this signals something really important: standards, stability, and a government that's serious about quality control. So let's be crystal clear about the ambition here. It is huge. Thailand isn't just trying to be another option on the map. The stated goal is to become the definitive wellness center of Asia, the go-to hub for investment, for innovation, and for training for the entire region. Which, of course, brings us to the money. With this much government support and this much cultural capital, where are the real investment opportunities? And maybe more importantly, what are the risks you need to look out for? So where is the money actually flowing? Well, the data points to 4 key areas. Wellness real estate, we're talking health-focused resorts, communities. That's a massive segment. Following right behind are wellness tourism itself, personal care and beauty products, and the healthy dining scene. These are the engines really driving this investment boom. But anytime you see a boom this big, you have to ask that critical question: can it last? Because sometimes rapid growth can plant the seeds of its own destruction, creating challenges that threaten the very thing that made it special in the first place. For one thing, there's competition. Thailand is not operating in a vacuum here. You've got other regional powerhouses like southern China, Japan, and South Korea, and they are also pouring money into their own wellness sectors. The race is definitely on, and they could catch up fast. And this brings us to what might be the single biggest risk of all. The very soul of Thailand's appeal is its authenticity. The danger is that a flood of investment could just wash that all away, leading to a landscape of generic, commercialized spas and resorts that erase the very culture people are traveling across the world to experience. It is an incredibly delicate tightrope they have to walk. So, with those opportunities and challenges in mind, what does the future actually hold? Let's take a look at the road ahead for Thailand's wellness empire. Well, the tailwind here is just undeniable. The global wellness economy isn't just growing, it's exploding. Projections show it's soaring from $6.6 trillion in 2023 to an estimated $9.7 trillion by 2025. The pie that Thailand is fighting for is getting bigger and bigger every single year. And so this all leads to one final, fascinating question. As our world prioritizes health and well-being more than ever before, can Thailand actually pull it off? Can it successfully blend its ancient soul with modern investment, and in doing so, create the definitive blueprint for a 21st century wellness economy? Well, one thing is for sure, the world is watching.